fragile, humanitarian diplomacy, and the human cost of captivity. Let's talk about the ceasefire terms. So, under the October 10th truce, Hamas released 20 live hostages in exchange for 2,000 Palestinian prisoners. It also pledged to return the remains of the dead. So far, 20 of the 28 Israeli bodies have been recovered, alongside 270 Palestinian remains handed back by Israel. Yet, beyond these statistics lie the harrowing human stories emerging from captivity, accounts that cut through political abstractions and expose the actual cost of conflict. We're going to talk about a testimony from Ram Brzezowski. And I quote him. He says, "The goal was to crush my dignity." So, in a televised interview, which was aired by Channel 13 and Israel News and reported by the Jerusalem Post on November 5th, 2025, the hostage, Ram Brzezowski, was a security guard, and he was kidnapped from Nova Music Festival on October 7th, 2023. He described months of sexual torture and humiliation by members of the Palestinian Islamic Jihad, PIJ. I quote him, and he says, "They stripped me of my clothes, tied me up naked, starved me, and assaulted me," he said. "It was sexual violence. Its main purpose was to humiliate me. The goal was to crush my dignity." Brzezowski's mother, Tammy Brzezowski, told reporters her son was held alone for 2 years, sometimes with the bodies of other hostages beside him, and that his captors even tried to force him to convert to Islam. Brzezowski goes on to say, "Every day I told myself I survived another day in hell. Tomorrow will be another hell. It doesn't end," Brzezowski said. Even Israeli officials call these revelations evidence of systematic war crimes. But international observers say they underscore the need for neutral investigations into all allegations of abuse on both sides of the conflict. Moral and diplomatic implications. This case in particular has deepened public outrage all throughout Israel and has also complicated ongoing negotiations over remaining hostages. It has also reinforced calls for international monitoring mechanisms to ensure future prisoner exchanges meet basic humanitarian standards. A RAND report connection. RAND's framework on transitional justice warns that failure to acknowledge atrocities dehumanizes all sides and erodes post-conflict legitimacy. The Brzezowski account underscores the pressing need for truth-seeking and the protection of detainees under international law as a cornerstone for any sustainable